Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the shed for session number 11. This is going to be a slight variation on one of the other workouts we did a little while ago. We've just made it longer. You guys, if you've been following along, you should be feeling a little bit, a little bit more used to some of the movements, maybe a little bit fitter as well. So we're going to run through it. This one, you will need a dummy about halfway through. And there's no specific warm-up that we're going to do with it either. We've kind of built that into the main workout. What we're going to do is we're going to do 25 minutes solid, no break, 1 minute per exercise, and it's progressively, so it's going to get like, starts off relatively easy, it peaks a little bit, then we bring it back down a bit, and then we take it up again towards the end. Okay, and I want you guys to really try to push yourselves as we get closer to the end as well. I've set my timer up, I got some tunes on in the background, so you guys follow along. And let's pretty much jump straight into it. I'm just going to make a slight adjustment to my screen so I can see what's going on. And so I remember what is happening and where. Okay, so timer will always be on the background for you guys so you guys can see it. And check it out. The first one, as we often start with, is we are just going to use our hips. We're going to roll them from one side to the other. Trying to loosen them out, keep them easy. If you guys have been following along, take it slow. This isn't about being like a windscreen wiper. We just got to work through the material, loosen ourselves off a little bit. That's really what the first 10 movements are. Elevating our heart rate a little bit, warming ourselves up, and loosening off. Remember, if you want, you can get a little bit closer. Again, just work side to side. You can do the individuals. So we can do a drop, really try and stretch that out, open out the side, okay? Up to you, your workout, you can come closer together, you can go farther apart, okay? But just keep it moving, keep it rolling, working those hip joints. That was my 10-second countdown. We're gonna switch over to our S stretch in 3, 2, 1. So we got our S movement. Leaning forwards. Remember, when we lean forwards, the last thing that we want to drop is our head. Again, you can just take your time over this. You can use your hands or not. Okay, it depends kind of on your mobility, but keep working through the movement. The other thing that you might want to do your S stretch and bring your hip up as well. So we do our S stretch, lean, hip forwards. So we're working our hips again in a slightly different way. Okay, you can also add in across here, and then switch to the other side. Okay, entirely up to you. You can add the 3 variation, where we do 3 leans. So we go straight over the knee, front of the shin or middle of the shin, and then head towards the foot. But remember, when we do this, always head's moving last. Okay. Switch to the other side. Nice. Okay, next one. Low squat. Again, super important movement. Be in this position here. Trying to keep your head up. Use, like I always say, you can kind of move around a little bit if you want to. You can adjust your feet position so you can come in a little bit closer. Okay, you can move around. You can also work through your knee touch as well. Okay. But again, we're trying to stay as close to the ground as you can. This is a lot more advanced. So if you're, if you have dodgy knees, you're not that flexible in your hips, knees, and ankles, I wouldn't recommend doing this straight away, okay? Or in fact, you might want to look at just doing it in so right now I'm very much squat down and my weight's more in my hands, and then I'm just doing it from this position rather than keeping the weight more on my legs, okay? But it's cool just to be here. It's cool to be like up here, you do you. This is all about your flexibility, but make sure that you're gradually always trying to get a little bit lower down. Good, nice. Next one, hip twist, tight bear crawl position, rotating our hips from side to side. Yeah, again, this is one of my favorite movements for warming up because they get that real twist through the spine. Again, we use this. My goal here is keeping my shoulders flat, rotating the lower half of my body because we use that movement so much. And the freer I am in that movement, the easier it's going to be. It's 30 seconds. So remember, really tight bear crawl. Elbows pretty much to knees. Rotate from one side to the other. Keeping it going. 15 seconds. Really get that twist through. Nice. Good, next one. We got a lunge and the hamstring, combining these two movements. So we can do like a couple on each leg if you want, or I'm going to do 30 seconds each leg, just working between those two movements. Okay. Again, we want to keep this relatively fluid. Do up to 30 seconds. About now to switch, leaning that hip, pulling back from that hamstring. Okay. Keeping our chest forwards. Plant that heel when we lean. So here, if you have the ankle flexibility, you can come past your toes, and then pull this one back up. Okay, and just work through it. Nice. Next one, we're gonna go through again. Thoracic twist. So we're gonna jump and switch our feet towards the ceiling, rotating up. Okay, so you can do both arms, or you can just do one arm. So this is single arm. I'm using this other hand to support as I rotate, but you can also do both. Okay, I'm trying to get my hand nice and far in front so I get that stretch. Yeah, it's up to you. Or you can mix it up, you know? Have a little bit of fun with it. Nice. Keep it going. And 10 seconds. You should be starting to get a little bit warmer now. Okay. Which is what we want. I'm going to switch on to flat arm circles or swimmers. So here, face down, using those arms, bringing them around, trying to keep them as high off the back as we can. Again, if that's too difficult, we can do it from all fours, one arm at a time, sending as high up the back as you can, trying to keep this arm elevated. If you feel it pinch, let's say you catch a little bit, you can just drop it down and then try and bring it back up again. Okay, same thing on the other side, up, around, hand starts to rotate all the way up the back, or face down, both arms together, rotating, 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 coming back out, trying not to use the spine, really focused on those shoulders, trying to keep them up as high as we can. We've got 5 seconds, and yes, we're gonna go to scorpions. So roll over, bring that leg up towards the other side. Okay, again. This can be a really nice shoulder stretch as well, so I really feel this through my elbow and my tricep on this hand when I do it. Okay, less so in my leg and my hip, but we can get both of those. Here, so I look, give a little bit of a press. Yeah, lean in, open out the chest, open out the arm. What you feel is really going to depend on your flexibility and where you're tight. So this way. So I'm leaning, looking, and then switch to the other side. Same thing. And just keep working it through. Believe it or not, we've been 8 minutes through already. But the real work's going to start soon, don't worry. Okay, back rolls. Like I say, you can keep this just as a tight roll over the shoulder or directly back. Okay, if you can keep your feet off the ground, even better. So we're just using our core. Okay, but if you need to, you can put them all the way down again. We're just trying to work through some different positions. Okay, if you want, you can combine the two. So back roll, tight shoulder roll, almost like I'm doing a sit, like trying to do a monkey roll underneath my own legs. So if I go this way, you guys can see here. And I'm trying to make this as tight as I can underneath myself. Ideally, you don't want to punch a wall when you do it. Okay? It's good if you can learn to kind of like roll on the spot in the same position, it'll really help you out. Nice. And the final part of this warm-up, the Birambola Variations. Like I said, this sequence should be pretty familiar to you if you've done these sessions before. So you can do the half variations, which is what I was doing first, just leaning, coming up onto the shoulder, and then doing the same on the other side. Okay. Or you can go all the way over the top, from one side to the other. Today I think I'm going to use some different leg positions. So this is our S to S, or we can go straight leg into straight leg. Just adds a little bit of variety, works your body in a slightly different way, which is useful for your flexibility because we use so many weird positions in Jiu-Jitsu. Don't worry, we're about to start increasing the pace a little bit, so get ready to go. First movement, triangles. Lifting those legs, lifting those hips, snatching the triangle. Hands off the ground. Okay, if you want a little bit more core work, the hands here, they stabilize. No hands, you're forced to use your core a little bit more. Keep jumping up, catching. Good jiu-jitsu toes. This is gonna start to work the core. Getting our abs. Alright, let's keep it going. Good 20 seconds. I'm going around in a circle for fun. I'm not sure if I can go the other way. Let's see, yep. Or just keep working, locking in behind that knee as fast as you can. We're going to go straight into a sweep movement. So remember, we've got two ways. We can just roll over the top of our shin from the seated position, or we can do it all the way from here. Okay. So we're coming a little bit more elbows in when we do this. Trying to keep my legs tight to my sides as I come up, not extending out too much. Nice. Keeping those elbows inside the legs. Yeah. Try and explode through. Good, keep it going. 20 seconds. Or tight and fast. This is also good for your mobility. Getting up from something like a De La Hiva, quickly coming up to your leg. We want to be able to go quick. Nice. Good, keep working. Okay, hip high. So either from our race car position, using opposites, or all the way from laying down. Laying down is harder because we have to get up to our race car first. So it's increasing the range of movement. But imagine you do this with an X guard quite a lot. So this is all ground mobility stuff that we're working from your back. And we're going to be on top. Give it 10 seconds. Nice, keep it going. Good. Step ups. Oh, we're going to move into passing section. So first one, step ups. Trying to go nice and fast. If you want, you can do the jumps straight up, but don't worry, we're going to get a bit more explosive in a minute. If you want also, you can use a wall, practicing your posture, so you get good, strong core. Nice, keep it going, 15 or 10 seconds more. Nice. The next one, we're gonna do our drops to our Torreando. So, Torreando, back up. So, if I use the dummy, I'm passing. See the opportunity into my Torreando. I'm working that bear crawl. You guys have done these a million times, you've been following along. Remember your posture, flat back the whole time. The legs should be starting to burn a little bit, which is good, it's what we want. Flat back, weight in the heels, and then drop. 10 seconds. We're on to knee slide switches. So legs in. Got 3 positions here. Knee slide, back, knee slide. Chest staying over the hands. Jumping side to side. Try and push the pace. So flat back again. Good posture here and here. Keeping that weight over the hands, not back like this. 20 seconds. Keep it working. We've got 10. Try and push for the last 10. We go into long steps. So from the hip, so we can do it like that, or just from here. Good, keep it going. Keep coming out of the way. Make a little bit more space. Step, move out, turn those hips. Keeping our chest low as we pull underneath. So my chest should stay towards the ground the whole time. Really push the base. Nice. Oh, next one. Jump overs. With or without the dummy. Grab. Jump. One side to the other. Remember, you can hold the hips if you want that a little bit more of a challenge. So head, legs the same side. Jump the legs. Landing softly. Practice kicking the heels up to the butt. 20 seconds. Whoop. Faster you move the head, faster you do the drill. Keep it going. I'm gonna see what's next. Oh. Knee on belly switch. Knee on belly, switching sides. Hands off every time. Good posture. Feet coming together. So I'm gonna do this right around for you guys. Feet together and out. Okay? Come over here. Starting to get a little bit more tired. Hence the less talking. Remember, toes on the mat. Keep it moving. Try to be light and fast. Good. Coming up to minute 20. Just a second. Good, building the speed. We've got 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Yeah, keep it going. Straight into top spins. Again, son. Inside control. Bottom leg steps. Around the head and swing. Nice. 30 seconds. Build the speed, guys. Try not to stop in round. So no breaks, no rest. 20 seconds. Just keep plugging away at the movement. For some reason my computer's turned off. Screw the computer. Nice. Keep it going. Keep switching. Okay, you need a dummy for this one. Side control arm. So that's a little bit easier. Before the last 3 movements, there's 2 of these armbar drills. Then we go on to it. We've been working them a lot. So I included another pull, catch, spin, feet to the ground. Pull, catch, spin, feet on the ground. Pull, catch, spin. Good, 25 seconds. 10 seconds. And then, mounted arm bars. Switch those legs, pick it up. Scoop the arms, switch the leg, scissor it up. Scoop the arm, switch the arm bar. Keeping those hips low. So it's a heart attack, S mount, leg over the head. Nice, keep it going, 10 seconds. Try to get at least 4 more. Up onto drop steps. So we're just dropping. Back legs going back. We're tying our shoelace, so we're wrestling. Trying to get into that shot. Just getting it going again. Good posture the whole time. Tying that shoelace. Get it working fast. Nice. Try and stay in a low posture. So we're dropping down so we can shoot forwards. Dropping down so we can shoot forwards. But we're just doing that backward movement first. So I'm wrestling and I drop. Make sure you're always able to drive off that back foot. That's what we're looking for. Nice. Good, 2 rounds to go. So 2 minutes. Keep pushing. Okay, sit out. Side to side. We'll sit down and turn. So 2 variations. Just clear, hips, or clear, turn in as fast as you can. Draw my knees and elbows, legs to the side, sit through, turn. Or just, yeah, from your bear crawl. Up to you. You got 25 seconds. Last one, sprawls. Hips out. Back up. Sprawl. 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 Keep it going. Thirty seconds. Rest in your resting stance if you need to, but try and just keep going. Ten seconds. Done. Now, that's 25 minutes. Should be hard at the end, but we're not done. Oh no, sorry. We're gonna finish up with Jiu Jitsu Abs. Jiu Jitsu Abs. Hand, I'm gonna talk as we do it. Hand position stays the same, so arm and arm here. It always stays the same, and we switch our leg position, okay? You don't get a lot of range of movement when you do this. It's so good for your core though. All right. I first saw a guy called, I believe it was Mark Hackmaker, many years ago. This is like 2006, 2007. One of the MMA instructors was showing this. Works really good. So, I'm gonna talk you through it. So, arm position stays the same. First one, knees together and toes together with our heels kicked out. Ready? On my count. Let's see if we can do it. 10, no break, no rest in between. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butterfly stretch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First position, but feet off the ground. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, feet together, so butterfly stretch in the air. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now, both legs up in the air. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Onto your side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Bit like a De La Hiva, so one leg bent 90 degrees, other leg out straight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't let those legs down. Switch sides. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't let those legs down. Both out straight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, roll over onto your stomach. Hands by the temples. We're going to do 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One arm out straight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other arm out straight. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both arms out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both arms out in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring those forearms underneath you and relax. Whew. So as you can probably see, there's like a little pool of sweat around me. That's what you're looking for when you do this workout. Progressively should get really, really challenging. If you need a little bit of an extra stretch on your abs, just come up to your hands. Okay. So, bit of a blast session, guys. A little bit shorter than we've been doing, but I really want you guys to hammer this when you do it. Okay, so if you come back and go over it again, you know the routine. The first 10 minutes are quite, like they're our warm-up, so they shouldn't be super intense. But from minute 11 to 25, that's when you start to hammer the pace. Okay? Really push yourselves and get it done. So by the time you come to sprawls, you should just be, just gassing. Okay? And it'll give you a good little workout and help you out as well. All right, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this. Remember, if you want more of these, like I'll do another one of these next week. But get the Super Solo Training Program. There'll be a link below this, so check it out. It's well worth getting in. You can do these sessions whenever you like. It's pretty much what I'm doing. You get tons of drills that you can incorporate. We mostly do some of my favorite ones and the ones that are easy to get across on camera, but there's a lot more that we can do. You can spend a little bit of time working. Massive amounts, how I put all the workouts together, and then also like 41 done for you training plans that you can just jump straight in and use. You can stack them up. Some of them are short like this, like 20 minutes. Other ones are longer, like 30 minutes. Some of the challenges. It's a really cool program, so check that out anyway. And then finally, make sure you hammer the like button or whatever it is, the share button, the I've enjoyed this session button. And if you did enjoy it, let me know. I always love to hear some feedback. All right, guys, so please stay safe. Hopefully, I'll get to see you guys soon. Thank you for joining me today. Os.